sometimes I think that people don't realize how hard it is.
Yeah, everybody deserves a place to live, whether they have a disability or not.
I just feel that the city is just not like looking at all groups and is just looking at one group of people. And I just don't think that's fair.
We should not be labeled as looking at somebody and just saying, oh, you automatically need a group home. We need the supports before we get to that point.
The availability for the general public out there is non-existent, let alone individuals with developmental disabilities.
People in the disability community would feel at ease in a way to be able to be given that opportunity so that they don't have to constantly feel the need to rely on others. Like, it's a really nice feeling to be able to rely on yourself.
I would really like to live in my own place. Until over my life, it would make me happy.
I'd like to live on my own because it'll give me more of a sense of responsibility.
I am 30, so I would like to have a place of my own. Being a place called home, my own home.
A person on disability couldn't even try to live off of what we live off of. Our whole disability check gets put towards rent. There's not much that we have a little bit left over, but sometimes we have to make the choice between food or paying for our bills.
I think the hardest part is the price of the place, the rent. Because you look at the paper, you see some $2,000 too. Some of them, that's outrage.
So when you have $375 and we're advertising affordable housing between $1,100 and $1,400, the money's not working. So reintroducing some type of mechanism or some type of program that allows us to bridge that gap financially would open up options for hundreds of people.
If I had like a rent subsidy, it would help. It would change my life a lot.
I'm hoping to be close to my family and find my own place and find my own footing.
It's time I moved out, and I need and want a nice, safe, affordable place to live.
I want to live around good people.
We have a certain way that we think about housing one group of people versus another, but what we're not realizing in that is it's not different. Like, everyone wants a home, everybody wants that stability.
Some of the residential homes don't really, allow people with developmental disabilities to get out in the community and actually face about living on their own.
For many people, that's where they're stuck. The family home, the group home model, or the shared living home share model. And that is the extent of the flexibility we offer people.
You learn a lot when you live on your own. And you learn that it takes the stigma away from somebody like me having such a physical disability. Because it's like you live on your own and you're independent. And that's all anybody with a disability ever wants.
It's been a very, very long time since I've been wanting to live on my own. But now it's a reality. It is a dream come true.
I didn't know how to move, actually, to be honest. I took garbage bags from the kitchen and I put all my clothes in them. And I thought, okay, I'm going to move into my new place.
I think there's not a single solution to this problem. It is really about creating flexibility and choice for people, and there's several ways that we can do that. In some situations, community living organizations are taking it into their own hands and creating buildings that are designed for the communities that they're living in, which includes units for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
I love that you do have your support, but you also have the ability to be as independent as you can possibly be.
When I live here and my parents go away, they're not worried about me at all. They know I got staff support. They know I've got a lot of people who I can depend on for help.
The best thing about having my own place is the freedom. I get to decorate the place the way I want. I get to have friends over. I'm held accountable for when I don't do dishes or when I do dishes.
In life, we learn so much from each other, and we come with different skills, different knowledges, different experiences, and if we blend those things together, we become better. We are better when we are diverse, and so we need to knock down the silos of older people live here, lower income people live here, and the more that we are exposed to differences, the more familiar it becomes.
I cannot believe that I've been here a year and how much my life has changed in such a short span of time. In my opinion, there needs to be way more places like this than there is now.
Please bring the community housing or affordable housing. We are a good neighbor. We care about to our community. Teamwork is what I need.